But is anybody going to be accountable now for what happened? I mean, things went wrong. Things were done wrong.
If the gentleman,
Yes, sir.
yeah, this is exactly what the Attorney General has tasked U.S. Attorney from Connecticut, John Durham, to look into. And his report is investigation and is in report. If there's a report, his investigation is due to be completed sometime this summer. He's looking at that very question. We know from Mr. Horowitz's report that there was an FBI lawyer who altered an email, directly changed the meaning from not reliable source to a reliable source. So 180 degrees changed the meaning of that email, and that was used to buttress the application taken to the court to get the warrant to spy on a fellow American citizen. That happened. So I got to believe that individual at some point is going to be held accountable. The chairman did say something earlier that is exactly wrong. He talked about low-level people at the FBI were responsible for this. That is completely false. Completely false. They took this investigation, went from the field office, they brought it to a headquarters special. This was Jim Comey, Andy McCabe, Jim Baker, Peter Strzok, and Lisa Page, top people at the FBI. We're talking about the director, the deputy director, the chief counsel, Jim Baker, and then FBI counsel, Lisa Page, and deputy head of counterintelligence, Peter Strzok. They ran the investigation. That is not low-level people at the FBI. That's why we need these additional checks and balances that are in this legislation. That's who did it. And when the Attorney General testified for the first time in a public hearing in front of Congress last spring, it's why he said there was a failure of leadership where? Upper echelon of the FBI. So it's not low-level people at all. It was the top people who did this. That is why you have to, if we just would go with the clean reauthorization, that would be so dangerous to the country. That is why you have to have some reform, and this is a good start. It's not far enough. I don't think it's far enough, but it is a good start. And that's why we're supporting it. I think it's probably the best kind of agreement we can get when you got the makeup of our government, split government right now. And that's why we're doing it, because it was not low-level people. These were the top people in the Justice Department of the previous administration. That's why this is so darn important.